Hello and good afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to Lockdown Cooking at Home with myself, Redfern, and behind the camera, my lovely wife, Jane. So it is Friday. I think we're on week 3, I think, here in Spain, day 20. Other times around the world. We hope that this will bring you a bit of light relief to your monotonous day on your lockdown, and hopefully teach you a little bit about how to go about the kitchen, new menu ideas for yourself and family. Whilst I get set up, I'm going to hand over to Jane. She's going to say a few hellos to people that have posted pictures and comments in the group, and she'll come back to me after she's done that. Over to you, Jane.
Hi everyone, hello, hi. It's a beautiful day here, yay, no rain today.
No rain.
Woohoo! Right, a few hellos before you disappear off my screen. Emma dear, hello darling, hello sister-in-law. Jackie and Ian are watching. Janetta Freeman's watching. Tell us where you're from, guys. I mean, obviously I know where some of you are from. Susie Wallace is watching again. Adele Bennett. Where are you going behind me?
I'm putting the on the yeah.
Okay.
Go on.
No, I'm on talking and there's no one here.
That's all right.
Okay.
Hi Adele. Hope you're treating Dave well.
Lisa Jane Scott is my nickname is Can't Cook Won't Cook. Well, that's okay. You can just watch us, and if you can't keep up, just watch the video back either. Nigel Hayward says hi.
Hi Nigel.
Stephen Adair's back again.
Hey Steve.
Mel, Rue and Liv cooking together.
Cool, excellent.
And my brother's watching. Hello, miss you bro, miss you Slim.
All right Slim, hope you've got a beer in hand. Talking of beer, we like to have a drink when we're cooking. It's part and parcel of what it's all about. Today we're on this beauty. This is Faustino number 7. Big shout out to who, Jane? Loves this one?
Vicky Dean.
Yeah, this is Vicky Dean's, one of her favourites. This is from the Rioja region of Spain, which is, if you look at a map, Madrid, turn right a little bit. It's a Tempranillo. It's one of my favourites as well. So we'll crack this open and then we'll run through the ingredients for what we're going to be doing today.
The wine man's on. Thank you, Andrew. We need you here. Susan Roberts. Hi, Susan. Susan runs a quad biking outfit down the road from us. So if ever you want to see the Andalusia Valley, it's the best way. We've been a few times. It's such a great day out with Sue. She really knows her stuff.
Great fun. A good history tour as
Sally
well.
Davis is saying hello. Is that
Hi,
cousin Sally?
Hi, cousin Sally.
Oh, look at that. I get a glass of wine today. It must be Friday.
Cheers.
Must be Friday. Cheers, honey.
It is Friday.
It's Friday.
I don't know about you guys.
TFI Friday.
We've got a meet-up on Zoom today with friends of ours back home in the UK. Friday night is our going out night, so we have a Zoom party. So cheers to everyone who's doing the same for Friday night, and we'll crack on then. Didn't we have some of this first?
Jan Jeffries is looking forward to this one. We've had a lot of people saying that they're going to tune in for this one, so we could have record numbers.
This is a great one to do for your kids. It's also a really good one to have as a starter if you're having a dinner party as well. So I'll just run through. It's so easy to make, guys. So we've got 2 chicken fillets in this here. We've also got some breadcrumbs or paxo stuffing. If you've got, it doesn't have to be paxo, but any sage and onion stuffing is great. Some flour. We've also got here for the coleslaw, carrots, cabbage, an apple, onion. We've also got lemon, eggs, paprika, some honey, Worcester sauce, balsamic vinegar, mayonnaise and olive oil and some milk. Okay, so those are the ingredients that you will need for today.
Lots of people watching. Hi, Debbie Hughes is watching again.
Hi, Debbie.
Adam Bott is watching. Hi, Louise. Louise Gibson's watching. Hi to you and Mark and all the kids, Louise. Hi.
Hi, Louise.
Miss you guys.
Okay, so first thing we're going to do today is we're going to light the oven because we want the oven to be up to temperature. As you notice, I cook on gas.
Louise Thornton, buenas tardes. Oh, buenas tardes, chica.
Excellent.
Who knew?
I know, right?
Kay Appleby Curtis is on here. She's from Asken. She's got no sound. Why have you got no sound, Kay?
Can everyone else hear us?
Can everyone else hear us? I'm sure Simon just said you were really loud.
Sorry, am I really loud? Didn't mean to be.
Turn your sound up, Kay.
Okay, so what we're going to do then, you've got 2 chicken breasts here. When we first did the chicken curry, okay, I showed you how to prep up a chicken. I'm going to run through it again just for a second go. We're after taking any of the white sinews off. so that when it cooks out, you've got no bits of gristle or fat in the chicken. Okay, so here we go then. You take out the fillet, which is the bit underneath. Okay, on a fillet you've got...
everyone can hear you.
On a fillet you've got a little bit of a seam in the middle here. So we're going to take this out. Like so. Okay, and on your chicken fillet as well, if you've got any white bits like this, you want to nick these out. And also at the top here, you've got a bit here, look.
Simon said full blast from number 39.
Hope if you're in the UK, you were out last night at 8 o'clock, banging everything and clapping everything. If you did, to say thank you to the support staff, doing a fantastic job for everyone. You know, they do it here every night here in Spain. They do exactly the same, but every night at 8 o'clock.
We just can't hear it because we're about 2 kilometres out the village.
Yeah.
So we don't get to hear that.
Okay, so...
Oh, Sandra Appleby Twilby's from Campsall. Oh, we got some right locals in today. That's lovely, that is. That's so nice.
Yes, guys.
This is my hometown.
Yeah, put your name down, where you're from. Okay, we'll give you a shout out. If we miss you because the ticker's gone up too quickly, just put your name down again.
I do try and say hello to everybody, but sometimes I've got a lot of numbers on today, so it's a little bit more difficult for me.
Okay, so we want some strips out of this. If you've got a large fillet like we have here, breast of chicken, okay, you're going to go across this way. If you've got a smallish one, you'll go this way, okay? And you want finger size, okay? So this sort of finger size chicken strips.
Hi Kay, Kay's from Asken. Have you got your sound sorted, love? Sharon Peach.
Ah, Sharon's on today. Excellent. Hi, Sharon.
If you're ever going to have a neighbour, you want one like Sharon Peach. She's the best.
Well, you'll certainly drink a lot if you've got a neighbour like Sharon Peach, that's for sure.
That's not very kind, is it, Sharon? Debbie De Jong's here from Abbotsford in British Columbia.
Okay, so I normally use my wooden chopping board, but because I was doing the chicken, I've used a board which I'm going to put to one side. Remember, once you've done this, to wash your knife down because it's had raw chicken on it. Okay, the next thing we want to do then is we want to get set up for the proper French term is called panéing. It's also called EBC, which is egg and breadcrumb. Okay, so what we're going to do is we want to coat the chicken in first flour, then an egg mix, okay, and then the breadcrumbs. So as you can see here, this is your breadcrumbs or Paxo stuffing or whatever stuffing you've got. If you haven't got a stuffing mix, you can buy just normal breadcrumbs from the supermarket, and into it you add a lot of mixed herbs and also dried onion. So dried onion you can buy in packets just like this. Okay, so you put that into it as well, just over the top. Okay, mix it all in. This is what's going to make it nice and crispy.
Hi, Bob.
Oh, Bob, haven't gone, is she?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Hello, Bob.
Okay, so to make up your egg mix, you want one egg. One egg into...
Laid by Elsie, our Chuck. She's 6 and she's still laying eggs, bless her.
Yeah.
We've got someone from Merseyside, Fred Coburn from Merseyside.
Oh, hi, Fred.
We've got someone in from Riviera del Sol. I missed your name, love. Sorry, it's going a bit fast and there's too many people. Hi, Tanya.
Tanya's on as well.
Yeah.
To that as well, we want some pepper and some salt.
Claire Poet's watching. Hello,
Oh, hi, Claire.
again. Got lots of return customers. We're not scaring people off yet.
Which is good.
Carolyn Strachan, see, you used to go to my school. Carolyn, Keith Gillett sent me a horrendous picture this morning of me when I was about 7. For God's sake, I'll share it to the class of 82 later on.
Okay, give it all a good mix. This is what helps bind the chicken all together, okay? Okay, can you pass me another one of these just from there, Jack? Okay, so this is really quite an important part now, is you need to get yourself set up so you've got flour, milk.
Did you just add some milk to that?
Yes, I added some milk to it.
1 egg and...
1 egg and just...
a dot of milk.
Well, quite a bit of milk, maybe, I don't know, fluid ounces, maybe half a cup. Okay, so you've got flour, the egg and your breadcrumb mix.
That's a good tip, Barb. Thank you. On keto, you can use ground pork scratchings, apparently.
Yes.
Who knew?
Okay, so what we're going to do is, you've got only 2 hands, so you want to have a dry hand and a wet hand, okay? If you don't mix the 2 together, because all you're going to do is get your hands into some sort of state. So whichever hand you use as a wet hand, that you'll be picking up the chicken and put it into the egg, and whichever one the dry hand is would be touching the flour and this, okay? So for me, I'm keeping my right hand as a dry hand. So put some chicken fillets into the flour, like so. With your dry hand then, okay, you want to turn them all over. Make sure they're completely coated. Just shake off any flour that's excess. Then you drop it into the egg mix. With your wet hand, you then cover the fillets with the wet hand. Put them into the breadcrumb mix, like so. And then with your dry hand again, you're then going to pat them down on both sides, okay, and then put them into your tray.
That's nice, Louise. Normally Hugh would be running into our kitchen saying hello. Emily Jane Miles is watching now.
Oh,
And Newbie.
hiya.
Hello, Em. This is Red's goddaughter.
My goddaughter, all the way
Hi,
from
honey.
Selsey.
Hi, honey.
How are you? Okay, so pat these all down.
And Denise Miles is watching. I missed that. Hello, Denise. I remember you went up the screen.
Okay, and then you just repeat the process all the way through. Remember, keeping 1 wet hand, 1 dry hand.
How many of you are actually making this with us? Or just going to watch it later? It's a good supper dish, this.
Yeah, it's a really, really good, lovely, easy dish to do. And you'll see how many portions you get out of just 2 chicken fillets as well. 2 chicken fillets, if you're doing it as a starter, will easily do 4 people. If you're doing it for the kids, it'll do 2 hungry kids easily.
While Red's just doing that, because that's a little bit of a repeat thing, I'm just going to say, it's a couple of people, things I want to mention. We've got 1,352 members when we went live today. We've only been going this for about a week now. That's amazing. Hi, Jamie. Jamie Cheeks Miles is watching.
Oh, hi, Jamie.
I want to just say a couple of things. Kaz Scott, my brother's wife, her dad would have been 97 today. Get that, right? And talking about birthdays, it's my mum's 80th on Sunday. She was born in 1940, so obviously we were all supposed to have been there, but it's a bit sad really, because obviously everything's been cancelled and delayed, etc. So, bless her. Anyone want to say hello? Happy birthday, Margaret, Mags, whatever you want to call her. She don't care these days.
Okay, and the last few pieces then. All the way across.
Hi, Tina. Tina's another school friend of mine's watching.
As you can see, remember to keep your hands separate. These, the flour and the breadcrumbs, you can leave in the plastic containers just on a shelf. They'll last for...
Marty Dama's watching.
Oh, hi Marty. Thank you very much for letting me put the post on your group, sir. Very kind of you.
He's going to make this with his grandchildren.
Yeah, they'll love this one, mate. Really will.
Claire Spatigue is making this tomorrow with potato wedges.
Yeah, that's fine. You can
Nice.
obviously do this with chips, potato wedges, anything you want like that. Like I said, with the mixes, leave them in the containers. Just put lids on them, and you can leave those on the shelves. They'll last for ages. Okay, so just about done on here. I'll finish this, have a quick slug of wine, and then we'll quickly fry these off.
Dan Street is watching again.
Oh, hi Dan. I hope you've got a beer with you, Dan. I know it's very early where you are. You said
some of the people tuning in, it's only like breakfast time there.
You said you were going to have a beer with me today. It'd be lovely if you could. Okay, quickly wash your hands then once you've done that.
Kerry, we cannot wait. She's just saying happy birthday to my mum. We can't wait. I mean, bless her, she's got a little bit of dementia, and she's in a lovely home in Stainforth. They treat her really well. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be sad on Sunday when we all say happy birthday from afar, but there you go.
Okay, so there's all your chicken fillets. As you can see, there is a lot, okay, of chicken fillets ready. So what we're going to do now with these is we're going to fry them off.
It's a Faustino, Jamie.
Faustino number 7. Okay.
Down the streets from Colorado.
All the way from Colorado. You also want to have your pan that's going to go in the oven to one side. Into the pan as well, you need to have some parchment paper or cooking paper. Put that in the bottom. That's just to stop it sticking to the bottom afterwards, okay? The obligatory olive oil. So what we're after doing with these is browning them off each side, and then we're going to finish them off in the oven. So we'll just start those. Quick drink of wine. Cheers everyone, stay safe out there. Remember, staying in is the new going out.
Apparently. Our neighbours are doing really well, bless them. They live up the lane, so Red's been hanging food on our gate for them to collect.
Yeah, they've had the pate.
They've had pate, cheesecake so far. They've had they had a curry last week.
So they're loving what we're doing, bless them. So let's get yourselves organised here. Then we'll get this in the oven, and then we'll make up the coleslaw.
Are you with us, John? Is your dad with us? Are you with us, John? Hello? Hello, Clibbery Mortimer. Oh, hello, Angela Saxton. That's Sharon's sister. Hi, Angela.
So, into the fat here. It needs to come up to temperatures a little bit more, but it is starting to get there now. And we're after just browning off both the sides. Okay. Colonel Saunders has got nothing on this dish. I'll tell you, it is fantastic.
Yes, Emma, we are. We're in as opposed to out.
We are in.
Sneeze, I missed that. Coarse semolina is really nice on these. Is that correct?
Yeah, coarse semolina would be as well, because it's really would be nice and crispy. Also, another really neat trick with fine semolina is if you're ever making pizza at home, okay, before you put the pizza in the oven, if you sprinkle your tray with fine semolina on the bottom and then put your pizza on it, it'll come out super crispy. It's a little trick, that is. So there you go, another one.
Another one of Red's amazing tips.
I hope you guys are watching the other videos. All the videos, by the way, and menus are in the announcements section of this group. So if you have a look on the left hand side, you'll see discussion and announcements. Just click on announcements, and that's where all the menus and the old videos are going to be. Also, if you can't go there, you can also go to the YouTube channel, which is exactly the same, Lockdown Cooking at Home with Chef Redfern rather than Redfern. But there you go, they're all there as well.
So Jamie Cheeksmeyer says, is that Sergeant Redfern as opposed to Colonel Saunders? We like that.
Yeah, that's quite good, I like that.
And Tomo's in the house. On the gin and tonic already. Oh, I'm trying to save mine because I'll be absolutely wobbly by then.
Tomo, did you get the bath in or not?
Yeah, that's the burning question. Is the bath in?
Right, as you can see, look, remember I told you the other day about checking with the potato, looking round the outside to see if they're starting to brown. Okay, that's your telltale sign to see if it is brown on the other side. You can just see it turning here, look.
Sally said, can she fry them now and put them in the oven later?
You can fry these off now, yes, most definitely. You could fry these off, put them into a container and put them into your fridge and then put them through the oven later. Not a problem. You can also do this, fry them off and freeze them. So you've only got to bring them out the freezer and pop them in the oven.
Oh, okay? Right, so if you fried these off like this now, you could actually put them in a container and freeze them.
Yes.
And then when you get them out of the freezer, you can just pop them straight into the oven.
Correct.
Oh, this is a good one. Sean Horner's watching.
Oh, hi, Sean.
Hi, Nikki. Oh, Nikki, I miss you. My skin misses you. Ooh.
Okay, so we're after nice and golden brown.
Sean Horner, morning. Where are you, Sean?
You're not in Spain at the moment, Sean?
Well, where would she be in the morning?
I don't know.
Don't forget, guys, tell us where you're from.
Yeah, give us a shout out. Don't forget, share this with all your friends.
Oh, hello, Hayden. A handsome fella, Bo.
If you like what we're doing here and you think other people would like it as well, share it. There is a link in the announcements section. Just share that to your page so people can click on it and join us. More the merrier. It's all a bit of, it's a bit of light entertainment, bit of fun to hopefully break up your monotonous day. So we're going to do 3 lots.
Sean Horner is here. She just doesn't know what time of day it is. I'm totally with you there.
But are you in your day pyjamas or have you changed into your night pyjamas yet?
Yeah.
That's the question.
Yeah. Simon Deer's from Asken. We've got somebody from Gloucestershire. Quite a lot. Denise. Hi, Hayden. Hi, and Margie. Denise is saying hello across the waves.
And Margie Bayliss, is that my
with
my
Hayden.
auntie?
Yeah, they're
lovely.
watching.
Hi. Excellent. So as you can see, we're after nice golden brown on the top.
They are really lovely, Sandra. Really tasty. Did you hear what he said? You can fry them. Don't put them in the oven yet. You can freeze them like that. Then you can get them out of the freezer and then pop them in the oven. Would you have to defrost them or not?
No, you can take them straight out of the freezer and put them in the oven. That's fine. But
As long
you
as
can't,
they're cooked through.
as long as they're cooked through, and I'll show you how to check if they're cooked through them when we check them anyway.
Hey up, Peter Rogers is on.
Oh, is he? Hello, Pete.
All right, Pete.
How you doing, mate? Okay, so that's the last of them.
Mike Bailey's watching again.
Hi, John.
I hope these freeze. There's far too many there for us to. Or are we sending them to the neighbour again?
I'm going to eat them.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to eat them at the party tonight.
We've got 2 parties tonight.
Two parties to go to tonight. If you notice, I haven't salted anything except for the mix, the egg and milk mix. What I'll do is just before they go into the oven, I'll just sprinkle them with a bit of salt. Obviously, that's optional. If you've got kids and you want to keep them away from sodiums at all, then you don't put any salt over, okay?
Kerry wants to know, she shared the link to WhatsApp. Would it work?
Yes, it will.
Yes, it will.
Yes, it works on WhatsApp as well.
Tim Wright's watching.
Oh, Tim, blast from the past. How you doing, mate? From all the way from... You still in Clibbury, Tim, are you?
I keep missing people where they're from. I'm trying
Yeah,
to...
if we've missed you and we haven't given you a shout out yet, put your name back down again.
Simon's from Asken. I know where you're from. I know everybody else doesn't, but I know where you're from, bro.
Okay, so this is the last one then. And so
Emma's making the cheesecake later.
oh, lovely. The cheesecake was lovely. It's a good hit. So you lay all these into a pan like this. Okay, just put that down. Okay, so we'll bring that over here so you can have a look at it. Okay, already just like that, they look fantastic.
Can you add something to that to make them hot, like chilli?
Yes, if you wanted to. For instance, if you wanted them to be a lot more spicy, there's 2 things you could put into the breadcrumb side of things only. Okay, you'd either put in cayenne pepper or chili flakes. Okay, and that would give it a really, quite a hot spice. So over the top of this then, we're going to put honey. All over the top. Okay, like this.
Nice.
And that goes then into the oven. These will take not long at all, only 10 minutes, because they've been in the pan, okay, and we are doing them fresh. Obviously, if you're doing them frozen, they'll take more time. So we'll get that ready. Now we're going to move on to the homemade coleslaw, okay? So you need to have 1 mixing bowl. You also want to have any white cabbage is fine. And I'll show you a couple of ways of doing it. You want a couple of carrots.
Hi, Claire. Claire's watching again. Hi, Claire.
Alright, cool. Onion.
Let Kian see Grumps, Claire.
So, okay, first thing then is we're going to peel the onion down.
How hot is the oven?
I have my oven on full all the time, but
Yeah, you
if you are doing them for frozen, you want them have at about 250-ish, something like that, centigrade, I suppose. Put them on the middle shelf, don't put them at the back, because what you're after doing now is, because they're already browned, you just after cooking them through. Okay?
Mike Longmore's on.
Is he? Excellent. Hi Mike, how are you? Hope you're surviving down in Newbridge. Okay, so 1 onion, and we want shreds or slices of onion. This is quite important. You are going to cut it from the top to the tail, okay, in slices, not as thin as you can possibly go. If you can't do this with a knife, okay, you can use a grater, and you use this part here of the grater, okay, like so. Ooh, he says, taking his fingers off. Okay, all the way down, like this. Okay, I prefer to use a knife. Again, from the top to the tail. This goes into your bowl, like so. We're then going to put in the cabbage. Now again, with the cabbage, there's 2 ways you can do it. You can either come across with lots of fine slices like this, all the way across, to shred it down, okay? Okay, or you can use a peeler, okay? And you are coming across.
Gosh, that makes a bit of a mess, doesn't it?
Like so, okay? Again, I prefer to use a knife, but both would work. It's entirely up to you what you want. You're after about half a cabbage, really.
Oh, hi Belinda. Belinda's from a very cold, she's a school friend of mine from Cumbria.
Ooh.
Very cold, she said. We've had a lot of rain here. It's been lovely today. It's been about 20 degrees. It's been really nice. A lot of blue sky, but we have seriously had a lot of rain.
Okay, don't use that. Obviously, it's part of the core. All that then into your container. To that then we're going to put in 1 carrot. Peel your carrot. Remember, don't top and tail it until you've peeled it. This time you will definitely need a grater, and we're using the cheese grater part of it. Okay, so that goes into the top as well. Now the other extra, if you want to, you can put in a bit of apple to give it a flavouring. If you're keeping this for a later date, don't put the apple in because it'll make it go brown. If you're going to serve it straight away, put some in, okay? Just a few grates, so again, grate it in and it'll give it a nice little twist to the flavour, okay? He said throwing it on the floor.
Not drinking much.
I'm not drinking much at all, am I, today? I'm going for it now. Okay, put that into there. So as you can see then, all the bits and pieces are in the one mix. Now then, to this, we're going to be putting in some mayonnaise. Paprika, balsamic vinegar, a little of paprika, and a bit of lemon. To give you an idea.
Now I take it that lemon's got its no rind because you used that.
Exactly. Remember, I used it the other day when I was making the cheesecake.
Yeah. Use stuff up.
Use everything up. So to this, then we want in 3, 4 good spoons of mayonnaise, some Worcester sauce, 2 or 3 shakes of Worcester sauce, a little bit of balsamic vinegar, some paprika, a tablespoon of paprika.
I was going to say, that looks quite a lot, doesn't it? But
yeah.
That's a tablespoon, is it? Right.
That's a tablespoon. And half a lemon. Remember, squeeze it into your palm of your hand so that none of the pips come out. And then you give it a good old mix. You can either use your hand or you can use a spoon, whatever you want. It really doesn't matter. If you've got any big bits like this, take them out.
Did you put some Worcester sauce in, Judd?
I put a Worcester sauce in as well, yeah.
Yes, he did. John, Worcester sauce. You said Liam Perrins. It's the same thing. Is that
yeah,
one and the same?
Liam Perrins, Worcester sauce.
Yeah.
Worcestershire sauce. Okay. So there you have your homemade coleslaw. Okay.
Can you add cheese to that?
If you wanted to add cheese to it, you can grate some cheese into the top of it and make it into a cheesy coleslaw. Not a problem at all. That would work. Okay, give yourself a bit of a clean up. We're now going to check on the chicken strips. Okay, so to check to see if they're cooked or not, you need to split one open. Okay, if you can have a look at these, they need to be white all the way through. There's still a little bit of red in the middle of those, so they're not quite cooked and they're not far off at all. So we'll put these back in. What I'm going to do now is going to make up a little bit of a dip to go with it on the side. Just need to get a container to make it in that I forgot to get. It's not very good, is it?
Sue de Sampio. Where are you from, Sue? Sue de Sampo.
With the mayonnaise, you can either use full fat or a light. It really doesn't make any difference.
This is just a little dip to...
This is just a little bit of a dip to go on the side. The kids will like this as well because it's got tomato sauce in it. Mayonnaise and tomatoes. It's basically a Thousand Island dressing.
Oh, she's from Pizzara. Oh, nice. Hi. Just down the road.
Just down the road. Give it a mix.
Oh, it's making me hungry. I don't know about anyone else.
Okay, put that to one side then. So, the last thing I want to show you is, okay, whilst it's all cooking out, I've got some balsamic vinegar here. I bought this originally and I've topped it up so many times with my homemade balsamic glaze. You use this, you can use it on top of salads, you can use it as decoration, which I'm going to do now. I'm just going to quickly show you how to make it because it is so easy to make. You need a pot and it is a 3-to-1 mix. Okay, it's very easy. So whatever container you're using, it's 3-to-1. So 3 parts sugar to 1 part vinegar. Okay.
Yeah, Amanda. Hi, Amanda. Yeah, all the recipes go on Facebook after. You can watch all the announcements on Lockdown Cookery, or you can find us on our own YouTube channel as well. Tanya Louise, well done, Tanya. Can you have a drink, Red?
Oh, Tanya, well done.
Tanya's taken over Andrew's job.
Cheers,
Andrew
everyone.
must have fallen asleep, Andrew.
So 3 parts of brown sugar. It can only be brown sugar. You can't use white sugar.
Chicken smells lovely.
And then you put that over the top of the sugar, like so.
Yeah, we're fine, Amanda. Yeah, we're fine. Great. How are you? Yeah, we're good. We're good up here. Same as
Okay.
everyone else, pretty much, I think.
And what you're after doing is just bringing this up to the boil.
Oh, Andrew, Sorry, Andrew said I'm ignoring him. I didn't, Andrew. Sorry. He has been reminding me.
I have you.
I've
Sorry.
not seen it. Sorry.
Okay, so you bring that up to boil, and then once it's brought up to boil, I'll show you again in a minute how I know it's about right consistency, and then you can put it into put it to one side, let it go cold, and then put it into any containers you use. If you've got a squirty container like that, it's fantastic. If not, you can just use it over the top of salads and stuff. Okay. So whilst that's doing that there, okay, what we're going to do then, I'm going to check on the chicken. Once again,
I think this is going to be really popular.
it is.
It's so easy and it's so tasty.
So check it inside, look.
I don't think so, Mike.
Just about there on these, look. Won't be long at all.
Mike Longmore wants to see the person behind the camera. I'm going to be like that person that wears a helmet on Top Gear.
Oh, you mean what's his name?
I don't know.
Stig. That's
Stig.
him.
I'm going to be Stig. Oh, Kian's watching. Hi, sweetheart. Nanny loves you. And Grumps loves you. Wave.
Grumps loves him.
Grumps loves him very much.
Did you see if my father was on or not?
I did. He spoke. He asked
Oh,
about
did
the
he?
Worcester sauce.
Ah, okay. So it's a super easy way of making up a really nice glaze for decoration. This Faustino's, by the way, is very nice.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh.
I expect you'll finish that off tonight, won't you?
I
With all these
expect-
Zoom calls.
I expect it'll get finished quite easily tonight, that.
Kay Appleby, she's answering Mike. She's lovely, I can tell you. Thanks, Kay. If you were my neighbour, I'd be sending all this food to you.
Okay, so that's coming up to the boil.
Oh, Sneezy's saying hi to Kian.
So as you can see, it's coming up to the boil now. It's already quite thick and treacly like, which is what you want. You're after.
No, was that malt vinegar you used?
No, it was
no.
balsamic vinegar.
It was balsamic vinegar.
You had to buy you had to buy a dark balsamic vinegar. You've got various sorts of balsamic vinegar, but you need to have an aged or dark one. Okay. So if you have a look at this now. Okay, it's all starting to foam up, and this is almost ready. Remember to keep on stirring it because you don't want it to stick to the bottom, and you're after quite big bubbles. When you're getting bigger bubbles rather than small ones, that's when you know it's just about ready, which that is now. See how easy was that?
So that was a bit like a bonus question today, wasn't
How
it? 'Cause
easy
you
is
didn't
that?
say you were going to do this. I think he's
To
just
make-
filling
to
in
make-
some time.
Whilst my
But
chicken.
Claire Powick said that's great. She's really interested in that. Hi Julia. Julia Hayward's watching.
Hi Julia.
Debbie Brown. This was a balsamic glaze. Debbie was just filling in some time. So quickly, what was it, Red?
It is 3
She
to 1
lost
mix.
you.
It's 3 to 1 mix. So whatever you use, it doesn't really matter. I used this actually. I used this. So 3 of brown sugar and 1 of balsamic vinegar. Okay.
And you brought it up to the boil.
Brought it up to the boil. Let it boil for a little while. Remember, do not. This is so important for this. Do not put your finger in it to taste it. okay? Because it will stick and it'll really, really burn you. So put it to one side, let it go cold, and then put it into container afterwards. Okay, so we are now going to tray it all up. Fantastic, look at that.
Who wants to come over to my house? Oh, no, you can't, can you? No.
Okay. So with the balsamic glaze, okay, just put a little bit of decoration on one side. So it doesn't really matter, you can have a play, whatever you want to do. You can do something like this.
No, sure not.
Okay, yeah. Right, something like that will do maybe. The coleslaw into container on the side. Okay.
Can I just pull that over there?
Yeah. Few chicken strips. Like so. And then if you can just pass me, Jane, a little pot just for the mayonnaise. No, the glass one is there. Just a little glass, that's it. Hang on, not that one.
Hi, Vicky. We mentioned you earlier, Vicky, because you Red's drinking Faustino, and we
Yes.
know you like it.
And then the mayonnaise as a dip.
I'm
Okay.
counting on it, Kay. She says they're coming when we're open. We're counting on it.
Okay, so there you have sticky chicken strips and homemade coleslaw with a mayonnaise dip on the side. So as you can see, okay, look at that. Very good.
Notice it didn't offer me any.
You can have some if you want to.
No, I'm holding the camera.
Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching today on the chicken. It's a bit shorter than normal, but it's a great one for the kids. They'll absolutely love this one, I can assure you. Remember, if you're making a coleslaw, if you're going to keep it for a long time, don't put the apple in it, but it makes it a nice little taste anyway. Monday we're going to be doing homemade burgers, whether it's a mince one or a chicken one, it doesn't really matter, they both work the same. And also a really easy club sandwich to make as well. Anyway, that's it. My name's Redfern. If you're watching this on YouTube, please click the like button underneath and subscribe to our channel. If you're watching this on our Facebook page, stick a load of comments on. I want to see all the pictures of this one, guys. It's a really good one to be making. Put the pictures up and obviously share it with this community. Tell your friends about us. We'd love to see you on here Monday as well. That's it for me. Jane, have you got anything else for anyone?
No, can I flip this camera around here?
Yes.
There you go, Mike. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you all on Monday. Want to see all your pictures. Thank you so much for all you asking people that joined us. It was so nice. Just feels like you're in my house. It's lovely. Emotional. Thank you very much. Speak to you soon. Bye.